Hey, what's up YouTube? And it's another week down, so another week closer to competition, and this is now 6 weeks out. And in this video, if you remember last week, I talked about carving up a little bit, and what I decided to do was up my calories a little bit through the week. So was up to 90 kilos in this video, so a little bit of an increase in weight, but I still think that I've brought out a little bit more definition, a little bit closer to contest shape. So all in all, a good week. Had a great week of training. My strength was still going up, so my pressing was going up, my deadlifting was going up, and my leg session was also a great session. So a great week of training. Energy levels were still low, and starting to really feel it, but that's expected with the low body fat here. So hopefully still on the right track. Obviously still some areas to bring out, like the top of the thighs and the glutes and the lower back. That's mainly the areas that I'm looking at the moment, and just like the sharpness through the abdominals and through, when I'm training shoulders, through the chest and shoulders and that sort of thing. I'm always constantly trying to look at my physique and judge whether I'm still on the right track to get into good contest shape. So the goal, obviously, to be as conditioned as possible for the competitions. So I am 5 weeks out from Adelaide in this video, but not sure whether we're going to go ahead with the Adelaide just yet. Still some problems with the borders and all that sort of thing because of the virus, but still hopeful that I can get on stage in Adelaide and just sort of get a bit of a trial run before the big show, which is going to be the New South Wales show, and then the Nationals or whatever it's going to be after that. They haven't really decided exactly what's going to happen with the competitions this year, but so the main focus is the New South Wales comp, and hopefully I can bring a 100% package to that stage. So with the calorie increase, it was only a very slight increase, so maybe 100 and maybe 200 calories per day, but still felt that I was definitely in a calorie deficit. So I'm still a long way out, so it's still whether to really drop the hammer or not. I think I can still just keep cruising along, just as long as I can keep seeing some more details coming through. I think I'm still on the right track, and keep things the same for another week. So other than that, not really much to say on the physique. Just got to keep watching it each week, and hopefully just keep getting those little improvements that I need in my physique. But anyway, I'll take you through a leg session that I did recently at City Gym. It was more like a superset a workout with a higher volume and that sort of thing. So I start on the leg extension, only using fairly moderate weight, just because I don't want to aggravate my left knee, which sometimes can cause me some issues after leg extension. So making sure that every rep is under control and squeezing the hell out of it, focusing on about 15 reps or so with each set on the leg extension, just trying to get a lot of blood into the muscle and really fatigue those shortened range fibers, and trying to get stronger at that shortened range and that contraction. Then that was supersetted with this vertical leg press. This is a Watson vertical leg press, a beautiful machine, and I find this a great way to really pump up the quads after hitting the leg extension. So this was really filling me up with a lot of blood. Didn't want to spend too much time on these two exercises. This is just to get the quads exhausted before we go on to the main exercises. And for this workout, I chose to do squat leg press supersets. So I'm only using moderate weight to what I normally squat, but I was aiming for about 8 to 12 reps with each set on the squat, and then about 12 to 15 reps if I could on the leg press. So I worked up to 140 kilos, which is where I can kind of get between 8 to 12. I think the first set I got 9 reps under good control, but this is a great way to really smash yourself whilst not using the heaviest weight, because I did deadlift 200 kilos for 2 sets of 5 and even more deadlifting after that. Had a great workout, so I didn't want to really be squatting too heavy in this workout, just to keep the lower back from any sort of injury or fatigue. But this is the famous City Gym leg press. This is probably one of the best leg presses I've ever used. It's probably been around for 30 or 40 years, this particular leg press, but it's an awesome machine. And I've got it loaded up with, I use 7 25 kilo plates, so it's kind of close to my heavy set. If I was just to do a straight set, I'd probably do like 10 of the red 25 kilo plates if I was just to do a straight set. So the weight's still fairly heavy, and this is really taxing. You're going to need long breaks after a superset like this. But this is something that I learnt from Justin Wessels, and if anyone's ever trained with Justin Wessels, you'll know that the intensity is through the roof. So this exercise, or this workout, is not for the faint-hearted at all. This is really going to smash you all the way with your quad workout. So this set I got about 10 reps, so a little bit of improvement on the set before. The squat is something that I need to work on probably in the off season a bit more, just to get a bit more stable. I still have problems, like I said, with the left knee. I think it's just the left glute's a little bit weak, and the left abductor's a little bit weak as well. So don't like to go to failure with the squats. I'm just trying to keep it to mechanical failure. And it's back to the leg press, and I think this set again I got 12 reps, so I wasn't really counting. So that's another reason why I like to use the videos, just so I can look back and see exactly where I am with my reps, total amount of reps for each set. But looking back on the video, I got 12 reps with this set, so I know I'm in the right spot, or where I want to be with the weight and the intensity of the workout. But I'm really starting to work hard now. It's starting to get really hard. And then the last set, so I only did 3 sets of once I warmed up to this weight obviously, but I only did 3 working sets, and that was pretty much all I needed. That really smashed me on this day. So this set again, I got 10 reps, again under pretty good control. So the next workout, if I do this again, I'll probably be aiming for 11 to 12 with this certain weight. I don't know if I'd go any heavier. I don't think there'd be any need to go heavier with and get lower reps. But as you can see, I'm starting to work really hard at this stage. Luckily the gym was empty and I had plenty of room to move around once the sets were over. So that rep was pretty dusty, and that's how I know that the set is pretty much cooked. But then it's back to the leg press again, still the same weight. I think this set I got 13, so was pushing all the way through this workout, and it's a good sign that my training is still going really well, considering that I'm very lean and calories are low. But a lot of that comes from experience and getting the right amount of rest and recovery between workouts as well. But what I mean by experience is just years and years of competing and knowing that you can sort of push through some pain barriers, when to push and when not to push, sort of thing. Then just to finish off, it was on the hack squat, and this is a Watson hack squat, and this is probably the best hack squat I've ever used. I love this machine at City Gym. You can sort of adjust the height and all sorts of different adjustments. But hack squat, great way to target the quads at the length and range, and really smash those quads. I don't like to go too heavy on hack squats. I just try to keep the weight heavy enough, but make sure that the form is spot on, because again, I can get some sort of knee issues if I get a bit reckless with this exercise. So built my way up to 3.5 plates. So if I was to do a straight set, the heaviest I've done is a little over 4 plates. So still within, even though I was very fatigued by this stage, still pushing some decent weight. But that was, I did a couple of back down sets after that, but didn't film them. But that was pretty much my quad workout. Something for you guys to give a go. And hopefully you guys keep following along. Maybe next week show a bit more of the diet and that sort of thing. But until then, I'll catch you guys again soon.